Shane Dawson was once one of the biggest creators on YouTube, pulling in tens of millions of views on almost every video. But after years of controversial content, numerous apologies, and a destroyed reputation, today his channel lies completely abandoned. So how did one of YouTube's biggest creators go from being nearly unstoppable to watching his career slowly collapse? To understand how he got to this situation, we have to go all the way back to the beginning of his downfall. On the 18th of March 2019, a user on X posted a clip from a now deleted episode of the Shane and Friends podcast, with the tweet captioned, "I found the audio. Shane Dawson came on his cat. WTF." This was on his podcast. In the clip, Shane Dawson can be heard saying,
"Just don't pull away and let me cuddle you for 5 seconds.
Oh. No, my dog's
I'm really a needy guy.
No. The things I've done to my poor animals, they will never love me. I've done terrible things. I used to...
Oh, no. I don't know if you want to go there, Shane. What'd you do?
One time, I laid my cat down on her back.
You gonna get arrested for this?
I don't know. No.
Think about it.
I don't think so.
Okay, go ahead.
I didn't penetrate. I laid the cat down on her back and then I moved her little chicken legs, spread open or whatever. And I was like, if I just hump, but on her tummy, that's not weird. Whatever. And then I humped it, and it kept going. I came all over the cat.
No, you did not.
It was my first sexual experience.
No
I was also
way.
19, so it's
Wait a minute.
Wait a second. Did you just say you came on a cat?
Guys, I think...
The clip stirred up a lot of drama, with the poster adding, "I know some people are saying that it could have been a joke for shock value. I know he's been prone to do that, especially in the past, but this sounded so serious to me. I don't think this was a joke. I just hope he talks about this at some point." About 3 hours later, Shane Dawson addressed the controversy in a now deleted tweet. He said, "I didn't fuck my cat. I didn't come on my cat. I didn't put my dick anywhere near my cat. I've never done anything weird with my cats. I promised myself I wasn't going to make apology videos after last year's thing, so I'm just trying to be as short and honest with this as possible." He then followed up with several other tweets saying, "That story was fake and was based on a dumb, awful sketch idea I had years ago that I never made, thank God. And when the opportunity came up for a funny moment in the podcast, I told it as if it was a real story, which was disgusting and very, very dumb. My goal with the podcast and with my videos years ago was to tell shocking stories that would make people laugh and scream, 'Oh my God, no you didn't,' and think I was so crazy. It's embarrassing and I fucking hate myself for it." A year earlier, Shane had made a really creepy and disturbing story, which I honestly have no words to explain.
I to Google and I'm like, oh God, I want to see...
You're going to get arrested.
I know, but I didn't want to see child porn. But I just wanted to see okay, let me pretend like I'm a pedophile for a second.
Okay, by the way, just for the record, police, I have nothing to do with this. I didn't know this. You can literally get arrested for saying
I know,
this.
let me finish.
Sorry.
So I typed in naked baby. First of all, I don't understand why anybody would be turned on by that. But...
That's the first good thing you said.
But... they were sexy.
As usual, he posted an apology video titled, "Regarding the rumours about me today."
I'm going to start by saying, I am not a fucking pedophile. I, Shane Yaw, my real name, go on record saying I am not a fucking pedophile. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to apologize first. I am sorry that I used to make really shitty fucking jokes. I am sorry that I was so fucking insecure and playing this character of this guy who's crazy and will say anything and tries to make people laugh by shocking them.
But things just kept getting even more controversial. This time, it was old videos of Shane Dawson doing blackface and saying the N-word.
It was time to let go of him, and I just want to let you know that I, Liberty Van Fett, am choosing you to be my new object of affection.
My 7th favorite bodily fluid? Oh, bitch monkey woman, you're the best!
This time the consequences were serious. YouTube demonetized all 3 of his channels. He lost nearly 1 million subscribers in just a single month. His makeup line was removed from Morph, and his books, I Hate My Selfie and It Gets Worse, were removed from Target after another video of Shane acting inappropriately to a picture of Willow Smith resurfaced. The Will Smith family reacted to the video with Jada Smith tweeting, "To Shane Dawson, I'm done with the excuses." Meanwhile, Willow's brother Jaden also spoke out against the YouTuber. "Shane Dawson, I'm disgusted by you. You objectifying an 11-year-old girl, who happens to be my sister, is the furthest thing from funny and not okay in the slightest bit. As a response, Shane Dawson posted an apology video titled Taking Accountability.
Every apology video I've ever made has been from fear. It's me sitting at home thinking the whole world hates me and crying and hyperventilating and then just turning on a webcam and just saying I'm sorry and then hoping people know I'm a good person and then it'll go away. And that is stupid. That is something that a child does, not something that a 31-year-old man does. That's not good.
In the apology, he claimed that he was ready to lose everything as a result of his accountability.
I'm willing to lose everything. At this point, realizing how many people I've hurt or how many people I've inspired to say awful things or do anything awful, like to finally just own up to all of this and be accountable is worth losing everything to me. And I am not saying that as like a lie or for sympathy. I'm being honest.
After his apology, he tweeted, "I deleted everything. I'm done. For those who wanted me to address it, I did. I'm sure you can find it reposted somewhere. But I don't want this energy in my life or on my timeline. I'm too sensitive for this shit and I'm done." The apology was widely criticised, with many viewers accusing Shane of portraying himself as the victim. One Reddit user wrote, "Shane, just take responsibility for once in your life and stop acting like the victim all the time." Shane is the biggest hypocrite. He'll never be cancelled, but he's finally getting the backlash he deserves for once. I agree, I think he has managed to ascend to a point where he can't really be cancelled, but after clearly showing he isn't sorry for what they did to James, he absolutely deserved a taste of their own medicine. He needs to understand that behaviour like that has consequences. What this user was referring to was a Tutty Westbrook video in which she explained that Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson allegedly manipulated her into releasing the now infamous Bye Sister video that almost destroyed James's career.
I never called James Charles a predator, and I never said that James Charles was a danger to society. My video was not made with any malice. I did not publicly air any of the horrific accusations that were being made behind the scenes. While I was definitely upset that he had accepted a sponsorship from the biggest rival to my brand, Halo Beauty, I did not make my video because of vitamins. I made it as a result of all of the poisonous lies that were fed to me by Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star.
After posting his apology, he took an almost 2-year break before returning with a video titled The Haunting of Shane Dawson.
Hi. I learned piano during my break. Kidding, I didn't learn anything. No, I learned a lot about myself. Oof. Hi. I don't know how to do this. I haven't filmed a video in almost 2 years.
However, YouTubers like SunnyV2 pointed out that despite the long hiatus, Shane Dawson had not moved on, and his past controversies were still affecting him.
It was instantly obvious that the drama was still having an effect on him almost a year and a half later.
I learned piano during my break. Kidding, I didn't learn anything. No, I learned a lot about myself. Oof. Hi.
Which is what made his return video so utterly terrible.
We say I'm sorry. Yes, we do. We make mistakes? Yes, we do. I'll get to that.
His audience had given him over 16 months to move on from the drama. Then upon returning, he spends around half an hour showing that even after all this time had passed, it was still plaguing his mind.
I definitely feel ashamed and embarrassed and horrified over a lot of the stuff that started, old clips and stuff that started coming out. I'm very, very, very disconnected from the person that I was in my early 20s. To a point where when I see that person, it makes me feel really sad and sick to my stomach.
After his return to YouTube, he continued to post regularly for 3 years before finally abandoning his channel completely, which has been steadily losing subscribers since. After years of repeated controversies, it became impossible to separate the art from the artist. Shane had spent years building an audience around being shocking, unpredictable, and willing to say anything for a reaction. But eventually, the same internet that made him famous went back through his past and began judging those moments in a completely different way.